Chicago, ready for the secret that might sink the Bears in 2025. First alert, an unknown tackle is stealing crucial reps and could devastate the offense if they mess up. Second bombshell, DJ Moore is burning with anger after being humiliated. Will they avenge their ranking or bury the team? And third, red alert, Caleb Williams and the deadly silence that has Hollis Hall shaking. Why won't they let him speak? This isn't just controversy. It's a crisis that Ryan Poles can't control. If you don't hit that bell now, you'll miss the revelation that could change everything. Smash the like button before the algorithm wipes us out. The news few expected is shaking up the Bears' training sessions. Who will protect Caleb Williams' blind side? This question is sparking a heated debate among Chicago fans. I'll tell you this, the decision Ben Johnson makes could be the difference between an explosive offense or a total disaster. The left tackle is arguably the most important position on the offensive line after the quarterback. Without proper protection, no matter how talented Williams is, the plays simply can't develop. And what we're seeing in the OTAs is absolutely fascinating. With Braxton Jones still recovering from his ankle injury, a fierce competition has opened up. Many expected Ozzy Trapilo, our second-round pick, to take the reins immediately. But, surprisingly, it's been Kieran Amegadjie working with the first team during Wednesday's practices. Why is Johnson giving this opportunity to Amegadjie over Trapilo? I think there are several factors at play. First, Johnson wants to see him in action. While he's had months to study Trapilo's film throughout the draft process, Amegadjie remains somewhat unknown after his quad and calf injuries limited his rookie season to only 6 games. At 23 years old, Amegadjie was a third round pick in 2024, selected within the top 100. Clearly, Ryan Poles saw something special in him. Now fully recovered, he's getting another shot. With Johnson clearing the slate before his debut as head coach, Amegadjie will have a fair chance to earn a starting spot. It's important to note that Darnell Wright remains on the right side for now. There were talks about moving him to the left and having Trapilo start on the right, his natural position in college. However, Wright has been dominant as a right tackle over the past 2 seasons, and the Bears seem unwilling to alter that strategy. When healthy, Jones showed flashes of brilliance. His 77.4 Pro Football Focus rating placed him 20th out of 140 tackles in 2024. Entering his contract year, the Bears want to know exactly what they have in Jones. The moment he returns to the IAO preseason program will be crucial for Chicago to determine their starting unit. I ask you, should the Bears maintain Wright on the right and let Amegadjie and Trapilo compete for the left side? I think continuity is important, but protecting Williams must be the top priority. If Amegadjie proves to be the best man for the job, it doesn't matter where Trapilo was drafted. Through the OTAs and into training camp, what the Bears do at left tackle will be one of the most intriguing stories. Jones's return will only add more drama, as will Trapilo's development if he lives up to his second-round billing. But don't forget about Amegadjie. Johnson certainly hasn't, giving him the first shot at left tackle in the OTAs. The offensive talent of the Chicago Bears is getting recognition, albeit maybe not as much as it should. DJ Moore, our star receiver, has just been ranked number 20 on the list of top NFL receivers according to Pro Football Focus, despite a 2024 season that didn't quite meet his usual standards. Is this ranking an insult or a fair acknowledgement? I'll tell you this, Moore deserves to be much higher on that list. When he arrived in Chicago, as part of the historic trade that sent the top pick in the 2023 draft to the Panthers, Moore immediately proved his worth with 96 receptions for 1,364 yards and 8 touchdowns. However, last season saw a regression to 966 yards, despite catching 2 more passes, which seemed to slightly impact his reputation. According to Trevor Sikkema of PFF, since 2011, Moore ranks 11th among receivers in WAR with 1.96. He was outstanding in his first season with the Bears, earning a receiving rating of 89.5. But 2024 was a struggle across the board in Chicago. With Ben Johnson now in charge of the offense, Moore has a great opportunity to climb higher on this list. What really happened last season? I think Moore's regression was more a symptom of the offense's general issues. plagued by former offensive coordinator Shane Waldron, rather than a real decline in his skills. His inability to stretch the field and make high-impact plays seems to have been more of a system issue than a personal limitation. With all the excitement surrounding the additions of Colston Loveland and Luther Burden III in the 2025 NFL Draft, and the expected development of second-year receiver Rome Odunze, it's easy to overlook Moore, who pound for pound is one of the best playmakers in the NFL. I ask you, are analysts underestimating the impact DJ Moore can have under Ben Johnson's guidance? I firmly believe they are. Moore has the chance to dominate opposing defenses in Johnson's offense in ways similar to how Amon-Ra St. Brown has done for the Detroit Lions. Over the past 3 seasons, St. Brown has averaged more than 100 receptions, and no less than 1,161 yards, setting a personal best with 1,515 receiving yards in 2023. At 28 years old, Moore proved his value to the Bears by signing a 4-year, $110 million extension before last season. There's no doubt he's lived up to the hype surrounding his arrival. The combination of Moore, Odunze, Burden, Loveland, and Kmet should lead to fireworks on the Chicago Bears offense in 2025, with Moore being the biggest star of them all. But speaking of Luther Burden III, there's worrying news. According to Clay Harbor, Burden sat out Wednesday's practice due to a soft tissue injury. The Bears aren't sure when he'll return to practice. This is a situation we must closely monitor, since Burden is expected to play a significant role in the Bears' revamped offense this year. What do you think about the surprising decision to give first-team reps to Kieran Amagaji? Do you think it's the right choice to protect the future of our franchise? Let me know your opinion in the comments. And speaking of our offense, does DJ Moore deserve to rank higher among the top receivers? I definitely think he should be in the top 10. What do you think? The Caleb Williams situation has me particularly intrigued. Do you think he should face the media now and clear up this whole controversy? Or is the team right in protecting him? This could be the most important decision to define the future of our franchise. Bears family, if you've made it this far, you're a true-hearted fan. Help this channel grow by liking this video and subscribing to not miss any updates on our team. We are a community, a family united by our passion for the Chicago Bears. Your support makes this content possible, and together we will live through every win and loss this season. See you in the next video with more exclusive news from Hallis Hall.